Hello, welcome to the Light Studio. I am Yasmin, and this is a Libra moon energy reading. So if you have a Libra moon in your birth chart, this is for you. Just cleansing the space. I had a little bit of a hiccup there on this Mercury retro. Yes, I did start recording this reading, and my equipment overheated, so I needed to stop. So here we are, back again. Libra moon, welcome. Libra moon. Let's remember, anything that happens in the reading is part of the energy for you to understand. And I feel like the hiccups are a part of what's going on for you right now. There may be, especially the overheating part, you may be finding this fire horse energy to be very intense. So practice breathing and grounding to pull you back into center, into your balance again, so you're not tipping one way or the other in an emotional sense. So we're asking for a blessing for the Libra moon, please. We're asking for a blessing for a Libra moon. Libra moon, Libra moon, Libra moon. We're asking for a blessing for Libra moon. I like to sing. I like to dance. Here we go. And now remember, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. All good either way. If it doesn't, don't try and make it fit. Just leave it for somebody else. If it does, leave a comment and let me know. So, a blessing through emotional upheaval. Somebody else got this as well. An emotional storm is forming and things may seem chaotic for a while, but as the storm subsides, a blessing is revealed. Respect all points of view, for we each view the world a little differently. Things are being shaken up for a good reason, and all involved will benefit. All right, somebody else did get this. I'm not sure who it is now. All right. This feels like a brewing energy, whereas the last time this came up, it felt like it had already happened. This feels like it's bubbling, it's brewing, it's under the surface, and it is about to come to the top. So this feels a bit differently. But, again, general reading. So if it has already happened for you, then check back into the other readings. You may feel more resonance with that. Okay. I'm really drawn to this energy at the top here. Oh, you've got a light glow there. I've got some new technical equipment, and so I'm still getting used to the reflection placement. This face here is what's drawing me, and what I'm being guided emotionally is that you are looking at it straight ahead. You're looking at it with a very balanced approach, whatever storm is brewing. But it does feel like there's a part of you that wishes it could express itself more clearly and hasn't yet been able to do that. So I feel like you're holding your holding your space, and you might be biting your tongue and biding your time. Biting your tongue and biding your time. But you are seeing everything very clearly for what it is, whatever's brewing, whatever's coming up to the surface. Libra moons. All right, let's see if we can get a bit more clarity around whatever that is. Now, I'm just going to reshuffle that deck, but I used this with your last reading, so it does have your energy in it. All right, don't really do reversals, but we have the Six of Pentacles. So again, balance. This is what it's come to. And because what I'm seeing and hearing is, because you do see it very clearly for what it is, as this person does, sees very clearly, you have more information, you have more knowledge, you have more wisdom, and you're able to assist in the situation, whatever that may be. But you're waiting for the right time in which to deliver that. You're preempting. Don't move before it's the right time, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. So it's creating a little bit of chaos for you, and you're being asked to just really bide your time. But because of what you're seeing, there's an element of wanting to control the situation, and it's saying, be patient, be reflective, and just consider all the different aspects at this time. Yeah, and this is challenging because of this fire horse energy that's coming in. But you are being asked to hold your space right now. Hold your space. Hold your thoughts, those excessive thoughts. You don't need to share them just yet. It's about you creating that balance for yourself. Okay. Yeah, there's a burden that you're letting go of. We need some more information about that. You've been carrying something for a long time. It does have to do with this situation. What is the situation? Can we have some information about the situation, please, Spirit? Can we have some information about the situation? Okay. Yep. Any more information, please? Okay. Okay. Yep. All right. This is a message for someone specifically, so it may not resonate with all of you. But this feels very relationship based, and it could be a member of your family, it could be a friendship, it could be a business, but it's a relationship. It's a connection that you have with someone, and you've been carrying the burden of the two of you for so long. You've been pulling up your end of the bargain and then some, and this other person hasn't met you halfway at all. And so now is the time where you're ready to draw a line in the sand and become, it's almost like you're going to become the bearer of bad news to this other person, because it is clearly time for you to move on. We've got the Death card plus the Three of Swords plus the Six of Swords, which is, and this is an ending. So ending, moving on, ending. Okay. You thought about it in great detail, and you've analyzed it until there's no more for you to analyze. It's just about waiting for the right time, and I feel like it's very close. It's just under the surface. So it's going to offer you several different opportunities and ways in which you can step forward afterwards, but it's important for you to come back to what do you emotionally feel is going to make you safe in this process. It feels quite heavy and it feels quite taxing on your energetic field, and you may find mentally it will be a relief, but it will also, the ruminating may pop in a little bit. Okay, this is a clearly time for you to end this situation, and it's about you being the instigator here. Of course, I might be tuning into the person that you're connecting with, who this connection's with, but it does feel like you in particular are the instigator of this change in direction, and it will bring healing, because remember, we meet people and it's healing, but also when we end connections and end contracts and end relationships, that is healing as well. It doesn't feel like healing, it feels painful, but in that process we learn about ourselves and we step into a more empowered sense of self from the process and the integration of the journey that you've taken with that person. So healing happens as a default position to the breaking up of relationships. Okay, it's part of the process. It's part of the process, but you will be moving to a smoother emotional state, and it'll help get you clear around your thoughts. All right, I didn't check that on the underlying energy. I am hot at this point in time. There is a lot of electricity pumping in this room, plus my channel is open fully, and I am menopausal. So the brain fog is kicking in. All right, let's ask for a message. No, that's not what we want. What I'm hearing is this one. What's going to help you create more balance for yourself at this time, please? What's going to help create more balance for the Libra Mooners at this time, please? What's going to help create more balance? Or what are the options? No, that's not the question either. All right. A final message. A final message. I brought this deck out because it's quite artistic, and Libran energy is very artistic. That was what was calling me. So a final message for Libra Mooners at this time through this ending and this little storm that's about to explode in front of them. But it feels quite, even though it does feel a little bit challenging, there's a balance. There's like the equilibrium is going to come into play. So a final message to assist Libra Mooners at this time, please. Final message to assist Libra Mooners at this time. Oh, there you go. Whew. Thunderstorm. All right. Yes, it is going to be a thunderstorm. It is definitely going to be a thunderstorm, but I feel like look how free this energy is. Look how free it is. There's this release that's going to happen as a result of this, and it feels amazing. It feels really amazing. And underneath this energy is the gatherer. This is this energy here. So this is going to give you time, once this explodes and the dust settles a little bit, in that space you'll be gathering your resources together. You'll be gathering yourself together, and you'll look how blooming your harvest, your cornucopia of wisdom and abundance of all things is going to increase. You're going to become much more fertile as a result of it as well. Yeah, the blue bird of happiness. So this thunderstorm is a necessary part of your journey at this time. Embrace it. Embrace it. It's cyclic. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Libran Mooners, have a great day. Blessings to you, to Lou.